Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be sharing with you guys my vision board for 2023 that I just recently completed like a week ago, but I've like been holding it up like near my other one underneath it to, you know, have it there. Get used to seeing it in that area underneath the 2022 vision board, and really I feel like I should switch it and put the 2023 above the 2022. But y'all, this is my board. This is my board for the new year, and yeah, this is it in all of its glory. And I wanted to share it with you because I feel like, I don't know, I'm still learning the ins and outs of manifestation and the laws of attraction, but I feel like one of the main things that will help me keep grounded is sharing my goals with other people. Certain people are like, oh no, you should keep it for yourself, build in silence. Yeah, I mean, I'm still building in silence somewhat, but sharing with you what I have. So on this vision board for 2023, I have a lot of actors and actresses on my board. At first I was really nervous about putting actors and actresses on my board because I thought, I'm like, if I put all these people on my board, I'm drawing away from what I want for myself, because I'm like, these are people, not things, not like, you know, getting booked for a one-liner or day playing or doing this, that, and the third. But I'm like, when I put them on my board, these are people that I want to interact with or work toward working with. I have hairstyles on here because I need to do better about doing my hair next year, and that's also something I'm getting ready to do. I'm getting ready to cut my hair so I can start over and go on like a, not a self-care journey, but like a transformation, both in hair, wealth, and dream chasing. So I'm going on that journey. I'm doing all three at the same time. But I have girls with braids, with like TWA haircuts, with wigs, with sew-ins, just protective styles and stuff, because baby, I'm cutting my hair in like 2 days. Today is Monday, December 25th, and no, December 26th, my bad. Whatever Thursday is, that's when I'm cutting my hair. And y'all, I even bought the clippers to go with it. I'm ready. I don't know, I should go to a barbershop so it's professional, but we gonna get there. One thing that I thought was cool that I added was, I hope you can see this. Can you see it? Where's one? Oh, there's one. I added like fortune cookies from this year. I added them all on my board, the ones that I saved. I added the production companies that I want to work with. I put A24 on here. I've already worked with A24 before. I did like I day played as a set designer, and it was so much fun. And I got to go back to Mississippi to work on the film. It's called All Dirt Road Taste of Salt. It is premiering at the Sundance Film Festival. I got invited, but I'm probably not gonna go because I'm working on a different production right now. But I have A24. I have Wilo Productions because the director, Tate Taylor, I really want to work with him, and he does like productions in Mississippi probably like once every other year, and I really want to work with him. And I've like sent my resume and cover letter a couple times, but he hasn't responded and I haven't heard anything back. What other production companies do I have on here? I have Cricket Letter Picture Company, and that's Tate Taylor, along with 4 other people, including Octavia Spencer. I want to work with them. Tate Taylor and Octavia Spencer met on the set of A Time to Kill, which I just bought that book from the thrift store. Excuse me. And they're supposed to be working on, it's rumored that, I'm so sorry. It's rumored that Tate Taylor may be directing A Time for Mercy, which will be a limited series where Matthew McConaughey will be reprising the role as the lawyer he played in A Time to Kill. And I have that on my board as well. This is right here, and it says A Time for Mercy. And I would love to work on that production as a PA or as an actress and get like a one-liner, or just be a day player, or just be an extra that get bumped up. I mean, there's so many good movies that get made in Mississippi, and I love and appreciate all actors and artists and artivists that bring their productions to Mississippi and don't count the state out. I have Interview with the Vampire because I love to work on that show. What other production companies? I have Outlier Society, and I believe that's Michael B. Jordan's production company. I have him on here, and I also have Sharon Hawkins on here because that is Virgil Hawkins, which is also Status Shock's older sister, and I would love to play her. I would love to play her. So I have her on my board. I have Michael B. Jordan next to the King of Souls books, which he bought the rights to adapt the book into a movie or series. I put that on there because I'd love to be in that. I put Sweet Valley High, which CW is supposedly dancing around the fact of relaunching. That might be like their next big show after Riverdale. You know, it's a lot of like 28 to 30-year-olds playing high schoolers, and I feel like I can pass for one. I really do. I feel like I can do it. I have Christine on here, which is a book written by Stephen King, and it is on my bookshelf behind me, but of course it is not in arm's reach to pull it so y'all can see it. But my goal is to finish reading that book and to like be an extra in that wherever they film that. I'm always on IMDb Plus, and I'm always looking at the status of what these productions are in, like if they're in pre-production, post-production, if they're in treatment, if they're filming. If they're filming, my feelings usually get hurt, but if they're in pre-production, it's a chance that I can send me a resume or a cover letter and be like, hey, I want to work on this. I have Yaya on here attached to Wonder Man, and I DM'd him on Instagram because I want to be his assistant, because currently right now I'm a cast assistant, and I would love to be his assistant when he comes to Atlanta to film that. If it doesn't happen, it just wasn't in the cards, but I have him on here. I have Nasa Lynch, I believe that's her name, from Woman King. Rule number 1, always listen to Izuki. Who else do I have on here? I just realized the photo on my vision board is upside down. I have a red room because I used to do photography and I'm trying to get back into it, and I love to have a red room in the garage. I have Lupita. I have Viola Davis. I have inspirational quotes. I have Rush Hour 4. That would be a dream to work on. I have Interview with a Vampire. I have Agatha, Coven of Chaos. And I have superheroes that I love to play. I have Blade on here. I have, to silence my phone. That's what I have to do. And I have women that look happy. Women that are in relationships. I've never been in one of those. I have a photography studio set up on here that I want to do in the garage. I have a black woman from the 1920s/1930s doing ceramics and making a sculpture, which I've done before. I have a typewriter, in which I just bought a typewriter from this vintage store, and it doesn't work all the way, but I really want to get into typing. No, it's not because I just saw Wednesday Addams do it on Wednesday. I've been had typewriters. This one just isn't working, but I think it feels so authentic writing your stories on them. I've written scripts on Google Docs because I can't afford the film editing software, or either I just do the trial versions that are close to the top-notch film writing software. But typing your story on a typewriter is a feeling that you can't beat. You really can't. Other than seeing your work come to life, in which I did get to see my work come to life this year. I did the 48-hour film festival, and it was so fun. That's why I have clapboards and director seats and things of that nature on my board, where that signifies me being a director to one of the short films I wrote, or either being in the films that I wrote. Because one thing that like irritates me, but I feel like it irritates a lot of actors and actresses on their way up, is when you don't get cast in a lot of things, or as a black woman you see casting calls that say indigenous looking, drop dead gorgeous, sexy, this and that. Okay, it's not that I have a bad self outlook on myself, it's just that why do you always want fair skinned, or why is it harder to jump through hoops to find roles for skin tones like myself? And then on top of that, I feel like I don't have the right curl pattern, or that's why I'm starting over. But having the right curl pattern or the right protective style, or it's not for the 4C curl girls sometimes. That's why I'm getting my protective styles in order. That's why when this job ends, I'm gonna be doing extra work for a minute to try again and starting over from the bottom. You know, it can't help starting over. And then let's see, I have a lot of girls on their bad bitch shit in like museums and stuff like that, and I want to dress up more next year. Actually work on my appearance and my outlook, because if you look good, you feel good, and I believe that's a true statement. 50% of the time, that's a true statement. I'll say that. I have Lupita on here. I have Viola Davis. I have Issa Rae. I have Quinta B. I have Mahershala Ali. I have Captain America 4 that's going to be filming here starting in February because I want to work on that too. I have Bratz dolls on here. I have to look up the actor's name. It's so bad. I have, let's see, Beetlejuice. That's not on my board, but the actors from Beetlejuice. I have cast. I have Michael Keaton on my board because Beetlejuice 2 is supposed to be coming out. Supposedly, they're working on it. I would love to be in that. Even as an extra, as a dead ghost or something. I would love to be in that. I have healthy food. I have gym pictures because I do want to get into my health bag. I have courtside. I have a picture of a woman standing courtside at an NBA game. And yes, I bought my NBA tickets for the Atlanta Hawks for next year because maybe I will be at the games. It might not be courtside, but I will be there. I will be in there like swimwear. What else do I have that's worth mentioning in this video? I have a girl looking at, and y'all, I'm gonna post a picture. It's gonna be like the screenshot thing. Hopefully y'all can see it. I have a image of a girl reading a book because I want to get into my booktube bag, but also one of my goals for this year is to read 10 books for entertainment. Well, when I say entertainment, I categorize entertainment with escapism because I go to movies for escapism. I watch shows for escapism. I read books for escapism. And most of my escapism revolves around entertainment, mostly YA, fantasy, sci-fi, coming of age, comedy, no trauma. I don't do trauma content. I don't do trauma content. But on my to-do list for next year is read 10 books for entertainment / escapism and 10 books for what's the book? Education. So maybe read a book about, you know, businesses or somebody's success book, or for example, I have 2 books about 2 people I admire on my bookshelf right now that I have not read. I have Viola Davis's book and I have Cicely Tyson's book, As I Am. I believe that's what it's called. I have gotten 3 chapters into Cicely Tyson's book. But those are some things. And actually this goes with my 2020 decrees. I wrote all my decrees on the back of my board and I will share a few of them with you. I will not hide my creative talents behind fear of failure, comparison, and rejection. I feel like that's the main thing that held me back this year, is comparing myself to others. And I feel like people should use social media as a way to connect with others and as a way, you know, share a little bit of yourself with the world, but not all of it. I will go after goals that will help me achieve my dreams. So I will go to 3 months of acting classes that'll help me feel stronger as an actress, using my mental tools and my toolbox and improving my skill set. That will help me gain an agent. That will also help me get these auditions that are not accessible to me or people without agents on Actors Access, so that I can start booking in Atlanta. That's what I mean by I will go after goals that will help me achieve my dreams. I I'll share one more with you. Number 8, which is my favorite number because I feel like, not feel like, biblically, supposedly, because I'm not no saint, excuse me, 7 is the number of completion. So I believe that 8 is the number of new beginnings, and 8 is my favorite number. I was born on 8/28. Yes, I won't tell you the year because that's none of your business, but that was my birthday. That is my birthday. But number 8 is I will do something scandalous. I've never went out on a limb and did anything that frightens me. And what I mean, oh no, not frightens me, excites me. I've never went out on a limb and did anything that excites me like that. So this year I'm gonna do it because I'm getting older, and the older you get, the more you'll start sitting with your regrets. And I don't want a lot of regrets in 2023. I want to do me to my full extent. But yes, this is my vision board for 2023. And these are my decrees, and I feel like everybody should do decrees. This is my first time bringing decrees into play. But decrees, declarations, however you want to categorize it, I feel like you should write some things that you want to live by and that you want to stick to it. Yes, this may be hard for 12 months, but also take this or leave it. I saw a tip that says you should make boards for every season, but I'm gonna do this for the year because this is something that I'm hanging up behind my door, and I'm gonna let you see where the other one is. Hopefully you can see it. Hold on. Like, the other one's right there, and this one will be right there in that empty space. So I'm putting this behind my door. I will see this every day when I get up for work in the morning, when I go to the gym, when I feel like, what did I say I was doing this for? I have this board that I can take up off this wall and also see my decrees. So y'all, this is my 2023, and I hope your vision board is something that, oh, let me show you this too. Natural hair growth. I'm cutting it all off to start all over. Oh, that felt nasty. Also, I feel like an important thing that I don't see a lot of people do that I feel like will be great, like when I said at the beginning of the video, I feel bad for putting all these people on the board because I feel like it takes away from myself. Where am I at? I'm right here. Y'all, put yourselves on your board. Put yourselves on your board. When you look at this board every day, I shouldn't just see these people and feel like I'm comparing myself to them. I'm good enough to be on this board. You're good enough to be on your board. Put yourself on your board. So when you're looking at this board, you're thinking about, why am I doing this? I'm doing this to improve her, to improve myself, to put myself out there and see what I am fully capable of doing. So yes, do your vision boards for yourself if you want to. It is a choice, not a command. But yes, this is my video. If you like it, give a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. And also tell me about your vision boards in the comments if you like, and what things you're working on next year to improve your way of living, to improve yourself, to improve your feelings for yourself, not anybody else. And yeah, that's it, and bye.